Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. And we're just gonna call this Motivational Talks by Carly, So, I feel like there's a lot of shifts and changes happening right now in our world, in our universe, in our energy, and our whole dynamic as a human race right now. So much is shifting. Transformation is something that has taken place in my life so many times, and I transform more and more every day, every week, every month, every second. I feel like a lot of the things that I've learned are things and habits that I have shifted in my reality in my life that have helped me develop a more positive outlook on life, a healthier mental state, a healthier physical vessel, all around more positive environment to live and flourish in, okay? And a lot of it has to do with your internal state, How are you supposed to make external changes when you aren't making any internal changes? That's where it starts. So I definitely was listening to Tony Robbins this morning, and I've been listening to motivational speakers for the past couple years now, but regularly I have started to really buckle down on my music and my career, because that's something that I love, and that's something that I want to be my career, and that's something that I am making a priority to be my career. And it's something that I have the power to make it happen, and only I have the power to do what I need to do in order to make this happen for me. Only I have the power to move the momentum and the energy towards something that is my goal, right? So pretty much what I'm here to talk about is I'm going to touch base on a couple of things that Tony Robbins talks about in his videos. You should definitely go subscribe to his channel. He is phenomenal. He is a beautiful soul. Him and his wife are very conscious beings. They're very powerful people. I definitely admire and look up to him as a motivational speaker because he touches base on a lot of things, because it's not just one thing. When I was growing up, when I was 19, I saw The Secret. It's this show, it's on Netflix, or it's a movie, whatever. It's a book too. But I watched it, and I was in a very low place in my life. And so being in that low place in my life, it allowed me to say, okay, so I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to try it. I'm going to try the law of attraction, okay? And the law of attraction is basically what you think, you create, okay? So it's basically an example of the fact that your mental state, your internal state, what you feel, what you think, what you believe, you become. So pretty much Tony Robbins talks about how there's a couple different things, and he has separate videos on his channel, but what he talks about is so important because it is basically the step-by-step, all the different parts of life, all the different parts of your being, all the different parts of who you are that really build this emotion and character and person in front of you and identity. And it just, whatever you give energy to will flourish, okay? So he talks about gifts, how we all have powerful gifts within us. We all have things that are our thing that we do that is our gift to share with the world, And he talks about how, connection and love is a gift. Drive, passion is a gift. Presence is a gift. Being here in the now, right? Joy is a gift. Feeling blissful, feeling joyful, that's a gift. Growth is a gift. Consciousness is a gift, okay? Communication is a gift. Like, all these things, gratitude is a gift. All of these things that are our gifts within us that give us the tools to really have a beautiful life, So he just talks about how our gifts are disguised in the cloak of our problems. Meaning some of our deepest truths and our darkest times are discovered in the same moment, you know? So it's like when you're experiencing an extreme low, it allows you to have gratitude and appreciation for an extreme high. And it also gives you the contrast to understand, okay, so this is not what I want. So now you can analyze, what do you want? And you can start making the first steps into transforming your life into what you do want, you know? So then he talks about drive, passion, loving something that you want to do, you know? Gary Vee said, not sure why you're doing it? Then stop, okay? Not sure why you're working where you're working, not sure why you're hanging out with those people, not sure why you're going out to where you're going out, not sure why you're doing what you're doing. Stop doing it, okay? So, and then switch your mentality, you know? What do you love? What do you love to do? I'm telling you right now, whatever you love to do, you can make a career out of it. You can make it in your life to where you love what you do almost 100% of the time, right? Not saying you're always going to love everything you do. Not saying you're not going to have to move through some muddy waters in order to get to that crystal clear blue sand beach, you know? Not saying that you're not going to move through trials and tribulations in order to get yourself to where you want to be, to do what you love. You're going to have to move through failures. You're going to have to move through things that make you feel like you should just quit. And that's the universe asking you. God, whatever you believe in, if you don't believe in God, if you just believe in yourself, that is yourself asking you, how bad do you really want it? Poking you, how bad do you really want it? How bad do you really want it? Do you really want it as bad as you say you do? Do you really want it? Do you really? Do you really? How hard are you going to try? How much are you going to keep pushing? How much effort are you willing to put in? How much time? How much energy? How much love? How much drive do you have? Is this what you really want? Ask yourself, is this what you really want? I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people run their life motivated by money, okay? And myself included, I have had to break attachments to money and understand that my dream is music. My dream is to be able to share my sound and my voice, which heals me. And hopefully in that, it heals you as well. You know, so my dream is to share my gift with the world, you know? It's not about making money. It's not about becoming famous. It's not about what can I get, right? It's a very selfless dream, and it's about what can I give to the world, okay? And that comes to consciousness, you know? We all have different levels of consciousness, and I would just like to say I'm touching base on a lot of things that Tony Robbins has touched base on in his videos, but I'm just putting it all in one video instead of separate videos, because these are all places in my life that I made changes that dramatically shifted my entire world and my entire reality, and literally I am a completely different person because of these things. Because of these things, my dreams are coming true, and what I love, I can do every day, okay? So, connection, right? Connection to consciousness, okay? So, there are different levels of consciousness, okay? There is egocentric consciousness, which is what? All about me. It's all about me. It's all about me, okay? Then you have ethnocentric consciousness, which is what can you do for me, okay? Whether it's pleasure, what can you give to me, what can I take from you for me, okay? That's another level of consciousness. And then the other level, okay, is worldly, like, consciousness. So wanting to be a part of something bigger, wanting to give back to something bigger than yourself, you know, wanting to give back to the world, being aware of the world around you and wanting to help people that don't have things that you have, wanting to be able to give things to people that you can give that they don't have, you know. And then also there is a spirit consciousness, recognizing that you are a part of this oneness that is something greater than yourself, recognizing that whatever it is that you choose, that is your belief, that is your faith, that you're putting faith in something bigger than you, whether it be just the world or just the earth, just animals, anything, beings, all beings are a part of you. All beings are a part of you, right? That is the mass scale of consciousness, recognizing that we are all a part of this whole on this earth. We are all children to the earth, all beings on this planet together, breaking all illusions of separation and just being with that oneness in your heart, taking time out of your day to connect with your energy, which is a part of the whole blueprint of energy that everyone is a part of, We all believe that we're our own island of self, right? And for some reason, people begin to believe that we either don't affect other people or other people can't affect us. And in the mass scale of the energetic field, look at all energy as a blueprint, okay? And as a grid work, okay? And look at it almost like a video game, right? Almost like an interactive video game, right? You have your character that you play, okay? And whatever decisions you make in your energetic field, okay, integrates with all other energetic fields of every other character in this video game, okay? So every move you make affects and changes the game, okay? That is the most simplistic way that I can describe what your energy does and how it interacts with other people's energy. Just like you have zero control over how other people's energy integrates with yours and affects your field, and all you are in control of is how you react to the changes taking place around you and to the changes happening to you, okay? You are in control of your reaction. With that being said, we can influence and we can control our thoughts and we can control our actions, but we cannot control what happens to us or around us. It is completely out of our control. With that being said, then that brings me to connection, okay? Love, connection with a partner, connection with family, connection and love with yourself, okay? You have to give yourself unconditional love in even your hardest of times, in your lowest of places, in your most hurtful of actions and mistakes and decisions. You have to show yourself love, and only then can you show unconditional love to others around you, really bring forth compassion in someone else's emotions and how they are experiencing their life. You have to acknowledge that I will never see life through your eyes exactly the way that you see them, just as I will never be able to show you how life is through my eyes. I can try and convince you as much as I want, but it's not going to change the fact that you will never identically understand what my life is showing me, because my life is pristinely set up just for me to understand myself, to understand my reality, my reflection of what I am receiving from my energetic reality, right? We all have our own energetic realities, and what you perceive for your reality is specific for you, So it's just understanding that we are all connected through this field of energy, and we all must have unconditional love for ourselves and unconditional love for others, okay? And then also, just gratitude, visualizing, closing your eyes, taking a moment in the morning, taking a moment before evening time, before you lay down to go to bed, and really holding space in your heart and going back to a place or a moment or a time or a feeling of gratitude and sitting in that moment, being thankful for your partner or how you are treated or the position you're in or your mental state or your accomplishments or your goals. You have to hold space in that moment and be thankful. Be thankful to be alive. Be thankful that you're here now experiencing what's happening and you were given the gift of life. Also, forgiveness. We must be able to forgive ourselves and let go the things that we have done, the mistakes that we have made, and learn from them and move through them and truly release and forgive others around us. We are all only human. We can only do so much, We are not perfect. We are here to learn and make mistakes and grow and develop and move through certain things of life. We are meant to move through change, and in change is forgiveness. Growth, right? We're all here to grow. We're all here to grow. And in forgiveness is growth, my friends. What does it take to be happy? What does it take to be happy? It's not what you get. What you get is not going to make you happy. Money is not going to make you happy. All the materialistic things in the world is not going to make you happy. Even a partner that treats you like you are gold and you are the God that they worship, if you yourself internally are not happy, if you are not happy with who you become, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be happy if you're not happy internally. If you're not holding space for yourself and allowing yourself to recognize that you're human and that, there's always going to be progressions, You're always going to want more, because even when you hit that goal, you're going to recognize that you want another goal. And even if you feel like you're satisfied with right there, your satisfaction is not going to be external sources. It's going to be internal. And internal happiness is what ripples out into external abundance. You must have internal abundance of love and compassion and joy and bliss and forgiveness and gratitude in order to receive external abundance. You must internally master the true abundance of the universe, which is not materialistic. It is all emotional wealth. Feeling alive, right? The little things make you feel alive. You have to understand that everything grows and or dies. This planet is a birthing and death planet. We come and we are birthed and then we die. With many things in the planet, animals, plants, all these things that are alive around us are given, a life that is going to come to an end eventually, And if you believe in reincarnation, then you will reincarnate. But if you don't, then you don't. Whatever your belief is, just acknowledge that the time that we are given now, we should be grateful and thankful and hold space for feeling alive and being grateful to just be alive, Everything grows, right? You have to choose where you want growth, okay? Because you can have growth in your physical vessel, in your body. You can have growth in your relationship. You can have growth for your internal happiness. You have to choose where do you want to place your energy to let that momentum flourish into something that's going to help you grow. Presence, wholeheartedly being present with you. I am here now. I am listening. You have my full attention. I am present in this moment. I am not elsewhere worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. I am here. I am now. I am present. Powerful. You know, joy. Joy, my friends, is something that is not discussed enough. You know, it's unrealistic to be happy every day of your life, but you can find a certain sense of peace in acknowledging the emotions you're feeling and allow yourself to feel those emotions and allow yourself to move through whatever is coming to the surface and bringing those emotions up inside of you. You have to analyze your emotions almost as a third party and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? You know, I personally, when I go to ask someone else a question and I am blaming them for something or I'm receiving something from them, I like to try and reflect it and switch the question. Instead of asking them, ask myself the question I was trying to ask them, you know? So, for example, asking, you know, if I'm saying, you're stressed out, maybe asking myself, am I stressed out? And you swallow your pride a little bit and you really sit there and you analyze, and then I realized that I was the one that was stressed out and I was pushing my projection of my emotion that I was feeling onto somebody else instead of taking responsibility for it. You know, joy is something that we can receive in really allowing our inner child to be free, you know, do things that make you feel good, you know, be playful, be free, be easy on yourself, and make it a standard to appreciate where you're at and trust the process. Because if you spend your whole life trying to get here and you don't enjoy what's here, majority of your life, you're not going to actually enjoy your life. You're going to waste your whole life away at the hopes that you're going to make yourself feel fulfilled up here. You know, allow yourself to trust the process, okay? And allow yourself to remember how lucky you are to be here and be alive at this moment, you know? Life is beautiful when you recognize it for what it is, you know? And I'm here to tell you that all these changes in your life you can make happen, but you have to tackle one at a time, you know? You have to start with your mental state, and then you have to move that into a physical state, and then from the physical state you have to do the things that you want to do to make the changes, you know? Music, I let one person's comment, okay, follow me into my adulthood, and I didn't even realize where my fear was with not wanting to make a YouTube, with not wanting to make a Facebook page, with not wanting to put myself out there. I didn't even realize that I had absorbed this opinion from someone else and allowed it to run my life in a fear-based manner until finally I said, I'm done. You know, this is my dream. This is what I've always wanted to do. This is who I am. I am an artist. I am a musician. I have been this my entire life. I've known my entire life that I was always supposed to be a singer, that I was always supposed to sing in front of millions of people, that I was always supposed to share my gift with the world. That is my duty being on this planet, born right now, is to give my gift of music to you, you know, because music is a gift to me. I love everything about music as a universal language in order to bring us all together and break barriers of separation and bring us into a state of oneness and energetic emotion and feeling of togetherness through music, the universal language of love. No matter what language you speak, no matter where you're from, no matter the color of your skin, no matter the gender of you, music does not discriminate, and it is one with all beings on this planet, you know? That is my life. That is my dream. That is who I am. But it took me years of breaking down where I was afraid of things, understanding my own traumas, understanding my own habits, bad habits that I wanted to break, good habits that I wanted to start. You have to analyze your own soul and your own energy and yourself, because it has nothing to do with anyone else, And once you decide that my failures are my failures and I am only competing with myself and nobody else's opinion matters, then you will shift into a different vibration. Then you will feel the momentum of your dream moving towards you as you are moving towards it. You have the ability to do everything you desire. You have to believe that you can do it. You have to break the limitations of thinking that you can't do that. And you have to eliminate all mental blocks and just become it. Eat, sleep, breathe your dream, Take time, okay? I'm not saying be a workaholic. Acknowledge that self-care is a part of attracting those things to you. You can't put out and not allow yourself to develop an energy and recharge yourself and recharge your vitality. I take time to meditate every day. I do yoga every day. I do affirmations and incantations every day. Affirmations is just saying something. Incantations is using your body while you say it, I'm going to read this to you guys. And this is a Tony Robbins incantation that he read in his car every day before he would go and speak to mass amounts of people. And I'm telling you guys that this works. This is something you have to feel it and move your body with the sound, So literally, he said, I now command my subconscious mind to direct me in helping as many people as possible today by giving me the strength, the emotion, whatever it takes now. Repeating it over and over and over and over and over again, feeling the energy of that vibration, of that momentum, and riding with it, commanding my subconscious. Another one was, he said God's wealth, I say the universe, because I don't want to ever put any beliefs on anybody. Whatever your faith is, replace it with this incantation, The universe, source, God's wealth is circulating in my life. This wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. All my needs, desires, and goals are met instantaneously by infinite intelligence, where I am one with source and source is everything. Feeling it, really getting your energy, getting yourself amped up, listen to those motivational talks. Let people motivate you. Become motivated. Motivate yourself, because you can do it. But only you can do it. So yeah, I'm sending you lots of love. I just wanted everyone to I just had to put this out there, because my whole life has changed because of these things. My entire reality is different. I have had thousands of people watching me sing within the first week of me putting myself out there, okay? And I have been working on music every day for 3 months now, and I've been meditating every day, but I have been working on myself as a person for 3 years now, okay? So just know that you have to make these things who you are. If you want to be that person, you have to be that person right now, right now. No more I should do that. I am going to do that, because that is my standard now, and I'm making it happen, I'm sending love to all of you, and I hope this was so helpful, and I just hope you all have a beautiful day. And I'm just sending so much love to you all, because these are tools that are going to change your life, and I want you to feel like you can change your life, because you can. And I'm just sending you so much love and strength through it, because there are going to be tears, and there are going to be moments where you feel like you want to give up, and you have to keep going, because the people that are successful, that are the ones that are the most successful people, they never gave up. They never listened to the people around them They always made their own path. They did not wait for permission. They did it. And they wanted to do it, and they kept doing it. You know, you have to keep going. I am Carla Cavender. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube.